Hey everybody, welcome back to the sub. Now over 85,246 wait re-rackers. This week's video brought to you by our sponsor, a new one actually. Well, not new to the channel, but new to this video, MC Pro Hosting. If you go to mcprohosting.com/CaptainSparklez, you can snag yourself a server at 25% off your first month of hosting. If you're interested in playing Minecraft with your friends, check it out. You can play vanilla, you can play maps, you can play mod packs. It's all there, pretty swick. Link in the description. Give it a try. Let's start off with number 19. I have no memory of making this. You'll never take me alive. I didn't know that I could be applied into a Garfield comic so well. It's brilliant. I didn't know Garfield was actually a biography about my life with Crumb. And then the glow squids are arch nemesis. Obviously, that's all how it worked. Glow squids are definitely part of the Garfield comics, 100%. Jardon is so liked that he got -1 dislikes on his video at the time of upload. Did I really? Minecraft Parkour Grand Prix versus Zine. I would say that Zine was the one who disliked it, except it's a negative dislike. I've actually never seen that before. That's a brilliant software goal right there. That's the most incredible like to dislike ratio I've ever seen in my entire life. Like I've said before, 100 to 1 is what I consider great success. That, I mean, I don't know. A number does not exist to define that ratio that makes sense, at least. I mean, it's a ratio of -244, but that doesn't really work for something that kind of needs to be a positive number. I love democracy too. Thank you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed Zine being tormented for an hour. Because I was kind of questioning how that was going to be received because he was not having a good time. Yep, part 2 of catching up on content after my finals. Yep, Crumpkin is my favorite. Is this what drugs feel like? Do drugs taste good? Yeah, let's not talk about that. Those questions caught me off guard. Wasn't expecting it at all. And like a previous post said, legally obligated to tell you no. But also, I've never done a demonetized, so I wouldn't actually know. Other than an alcohol. I've had an alcohol, but that's about all I can comment on. Minecraft Kids Doodle. I actually I retweeted this on Twitter, so if you follow me at twitter.com/CaptainSparklez, maybe you caught this. Stater, truly out here making lots of drawings, and I love it. It's great. Thank you, Stater. And also make sure you're following me at Instagram.com/CaptainSparklez. Instagram.com/Jordan Marin. I just said Twitter/CaptainSparklez, so I got it in my head. But don't fall. No, it's not me on Instagram. It's anyway. Instagram.com/Jordan Marin. Hashtag get Jardon to 1 mil on Insta in 2021. Anyway, that said, thank you, Stater. Very swick. Except Ionite is I guess that's Ionita, but Ionite is my god. So Ionite cannot be like a smaller individual than myself. Ionite is all encompassing, but that's Ionita, I assume. Since Jardon is so concerned about his hairline, okay, thank you for this. This is what everybody needed to see. Wow, not even a 5 head. That's just like an 8 head or a 10 head. Right there. I'm trying to see though. Okay, if I cover off the sides and just kind of envision what it looks like if I just didn't have any hair, it's not too bad. See, if I ever get to this point, I'm just gonna get rid of all this stuff over here because why would I ever leave this if the top is all gone? All right? There's no half measure. Either I'm gonna have hair or I'm not gonna have hair. I'm not gonna be dealing with this like semi-hair in some places and no hair up here because that's just not a good look. You know what? I can do the beard completely bald. In fact, I've thought about completely shaving off my hair in the past, but then it's just like, oh, it's gonna be a pain to maintain, and as it grows out, you kind of want to shape it a little bit and all that, so I've just not gone ahead with it. But that is truly unacceptable. Just if I ever get to this point and for some reason I've changed my opinion and I don't shave off the sides, please link this to me so I can tell myself, you're being an idiot. You look bad. Okay, thank you. R.I.P. Crumb. Captain, Rifkan, and Kara explaining stonks. Crumb. Crumb has eaten too much of the candy that we were using as an analogy to explain how shorting stocks works, and So yeah, it's understandable. We've all eaten too much sugar at one point before and then curled up and been like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. And then, we get over it. And then Crumb will probably be out betting on the market in the next few days, crushing it, beating our returns, all of us beating the returns of all the pro investors out there. She'll be shorting stocks herself, absolutely crushing it with her psychic knowing the future powers. And we'll all be like, wow, how did it change so quickly? And I'll feel slightly responsible for trying to explain how stock shorting works. Extreme fishing. If I wasn't Super Saiyan already, you better believe that once I lose that fish because of some lag, I'm going Super Saiyan, okay? That's just the way it is. Also, I feel like this is one of the few occurrences I haven't seen Crumb drawn as a cat before. It's Crumb's actual Stardew outfit. Fishing is intense, okay? Extreme Fishing Simulator 2021. Check it out. You might enjoy it live on twitch.tv/CaptainSparklez, as well as the VODs here. Which again, all this is so convenient that I don't have to be like, hey, look at this reference on another channel. It's like all been here, and it's great. On CaptainSparklez too. Captain with the stash, and also Crumb, the stash. I like how Crumb has a stash too. That's pretty great. I mean, look, I also had some facial hair over here. I didn't just, that's actually like my dad's facial hairstyle, is he's got kind of mostly there, and he lets that grow out, but he uses a razor to clear out all the rest of the stuff. And so because of that, I kind of like don't allow myself to do that same thing, because I don't want to like do my dad's facial hairstyle. So that's why I let this still exist. And if we do the mustache, it just means the next time I go to trim all this, I don't trim the stash. And that's the mechanism. So if we ever want to get the stash back, I apologize. I know a lot of people were fans and it's not here anymore. In a week, can be back. It's not like a huge undertaking, that's all. I'm not going to do that, where the parts that I'm covering with my hands are clean shaven. You get the idea? Okay, great. It's my first meme. Please be gentle. We need Crumb in more videos. Any ideas? Beat Minecraft? Stardew Valley? Who's Crumb? Ejected. Well, hey, look at that. Both of those things have come to fruition. Mission accomplished. There you go. The board meeting was a great success. Just one more power level. So many references to Stardew. If you're not watching it, I guess it means you should be. This was when I was playing in the arcade, or in the bar. There's the arcade machine that has a game within Stardew, the game. It's like a double gameception. You get the idea. Crumb was not a fan of the idea of me playing the game. It was like, we need to go home now. And I was like, no. I have to eliminate these zombies. It's very important. I am Super Saiyan Gohan, and the zombies stand no chance against me. Still wasn't having it. Sorry, Crumb. I made Captain an RPG character idle animation. Wait, this is so cool. I like this a lot. I couldn't really tell how it was going to look from the thumbnail, but now when it's in here, this is very slick. I like the Jerry hop is great. It's so cool, because I have no idea how you do the 8-bit style art. It just, because you can't just shrink down something to low res. It doesn't work that way. It's got to be made with the 8-bit style in mind, and it's it's very cool. I like it. I would play me in an 8-bit game. That'd be dope. Every time. Jardon does something Iskall didn't plan for. Iskall, no, this isn't how you're supposed to play the game. I don't know what the next nerf is going to be. Haven't figured that one out yet, but we'll get to it at some point. It's got to involve maxing out one of the new abilities or something like that. It's going to create some unforeseen issue where it's too powerful. But hey, you know what? There was a lot more nerfing going on in the beginning, and then it peaked with the mech suit, and now we're in like the conflict, the resolution stage of the whole hero's journey arc. Obviously, we're still going, so I don't know what happens after the resolution, because that's usually the end in that hero's journey story arc. But we're creating an extra part after that. We're in the sequel. That must be what it is, right? You get the sequel after the resolution. So yeah, that's what it is. Every year, without fail, they don't know I'm gonna tweet the same superb owl joke again. Yes, we do. You've done this for 4 years. That's not how the meme is supposed to go. They're supposed to be silently enjoying themselves. And it's supposed to be, they don't know I've won 50 Hunger Games matches in 2013. They have no idea. And then they don't actually. They're just dancing because they don't care. And here, they're sick of me. And I actually said it out loud so that they could hear me. I would never do that. I'm too shy to be able to say out loud at the party that they don't realize I'm going to tweet the same superb owl joke. Because I would just be on my phone tweeting the superb owl joke and I'd send it. And then I'd look at the responses and be like, that's great. There are people out there who talk to me. They just aren't at this party right now. But they're on my phone. The little voices in my phone, they're talking to me. I'm social. I'm very social. Look at me talking to the people. It's okay. They're better than the people of this party anyway. People of this party, I don't know them. I know the people on Twitter. That's how it is. A Jardon versus Glow Squid comic I made. You don't glow, Squid. And sure, neither do I. But I sparkle. You know what that makes you? It makes you useless. But not useless in a good way, like a diamond hoe, where more features are added, enabling it to break lots of blocks very, very quickly in a new Minecraft update. You're just useless. Unless you're unalived, and you can cause things to be visible at night, like item frames and signs. And that's pretty much it. Still think that glowstone dust could have been used for that purpose. It's been in for a while, but yeah, I guess you can be happy that you have that sort of use. Squid, whatever. Crumb sounded demonetized and done with all the GME stonks explanations. Candy equals stonks. Yes, I understand. Eat sap. Ginistator, back at it again. Okay, so here's the deal if you don't understand how it works to short a stock. All right, so the idea is you go to a person, you're like, hey, that's a cool share that you have right there. Could I borrow it for a second? I'll pay you interest on the market value of whatever the share is, right? No matter what it goes up to. It's pretty cool. And while you borrow this share, they were like, yeah, you can have it. And you're like, cool, I have this share. And because you borrowed it, you can do whatever you want with it. So what you do is you go sell it to somebody else. Now you don't have the share anymore. You have like the money from that, which is cool. But you still at some point have to give it back. In the meantime, you're paying interest. So you're like, okay, well, I have the money. How do I keep more of this money rather than just giving it back in order to get another share to return to the person I borrowed it from? Well, you wait. And hopefully the market value of that share goes down in the future. So you can take your $5 that you sold that share for, and instead of paying $5 to get the share back, you pay $2 to get the share back. And then you go to the person in the beginning, you're like, hey, here's that share I borrowed from you. You want it back, right? They're like, yeah, I'd like it back. And then you're like, I only paid $2. I get to keep $3. And that's how it works. So there you go. Hopefully you understood. Now, Crumb, are you watching here? I tried to make it even simpler because there's one person saying it and I tried to shorten it, and that was that. And I didn't even use candy as an analogy. I just said it like it was. You like shares? I got some shares here. They used to be physical pieces of paper, but now they're just kind of electronic things in the computer. Chillager Gang. Hashtag Chilla. It's important to spell Chillager because we are big fans of the Chillager. It's important we spell it right with a chill with an A. That's all. Anyway. Glow Squid. Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do? CaptainSparklez. What? This is the most JPEG'd out. Combining the prequel memes with the Cat in the Hat. I don't even know what to do with this. I don't know if it's beautiful. I don't know if it's just a gigantic mess, but I guess the upvotes mean that people think it's beautiful. Is that like the Cat in the Hat Photoshop to, it's like supposed to kind of look like a lightsaber or something like that? I don't understand. But yes, a lightsaber would definitely take care of the glow squids, as would a gigantic lake of lava. You got a bunch of options, actually. Or the Chillagers could just like freeze them as they all are, in the water, and then it could pick them up and then drop them on people and shatter the glow squid with it. That was one heck of a celebration. Jardon, after beating drip leaf parkour that he made himself. I mean, it was either that or it was the meme where it was photoshopped, and instead of it being Obama giving Obama the medal, it was me giving me the medal. You remember that one from a while back? Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job on the thing that I set up, that I practiced beforehand to see that I made sure I could beat it in advance. But I think I looked like this. All I need to do is just see that facial hair looks it's too close to my dad's facial hair, and I don't want it to look exactly like my dad's facial hair. Granted, that's a little bit more it's a little bit more maintained with the, the whole Black Widow looking shape down there, and then it's a little more, but it's still closer, and I did it once, but then I can't do it again. I was playing Enigmatica 3 and found this. String can be crafted in a 2x2 to make wool. No, it's not added by mods. Jardon. Okay. Yes. Whatever. I realize that this is the case, okay? You guys seen any of Vault Hunters? I've used the spider farm in order to get lots and lots of wool. Yes, I'm aware, but also, people always say, oh, you need string, just put wool in the crafting table and you'll get string. And no, that's not, that is added by mods. So yes, you give me crap, but then you turn right back around and tell me that I can make string out of wool. And it's like, no, I can't do that. That is added by mods. And sometimes you get the two things reversed. You're like, wait, is it the wool to the string that's by mods, or is it the string to the wool that's added by mods? Then you're like, oh, you just get a little backwards sometimes. You got a lot of things to take care of when you're streaming or recording. Your brain has to do big RPMs, okay? It's like revving really high, and then sometimes when your brain is revving really high, other things just you don't remember them, okay? That's streaming and recording YouTube videos. Brain do high rev, and smart not go big, high. Yep. Sorry, I'm not totally caught up with the entire family tree, thanks finals, but here's something. Hopefully the reasoning is clear though. I am the always concerned father. Kara, scary competitive mother. Tubbo, cooler older brother. Crumb, everyone's favorite baby. Though Crumb and Tubbo are like almost the same age, I'm pretty sure. Right? He's 17, I think, and Crumb is 16. So, not exactly baby, but yeah, I get the analogy. Rifkin, funny uncle, and Zine is drunk uncle that shows up at Christmas. Oh no, wait, why is Zine drunk uncle that shows up at Christmas? What did Zine do to deserve that? Is it because he was mad at parkour? Sorry, Zine. I don't know where the drunk part came in. I don't know what you did to deserve that. You didn't do anything to deserve that, but maybe it's just because you're old and they associate in their family, whoever made this, like there's some old dude who does show up drunk, or it's a stereotype, and they had to apply the stereotype to you, and you drew the short straw. I'm sorry, man. I'm the short one, though, so... Yep. Okay, anyway. It's okay, Zine. We won't do any more parkour. There's no reason to ever be upset ever again. It's going to be great times from here on out. We're going to be just coasting along. No friction. It's going to be great. And thank you all for watching this last week of the CaptainSparklez subreddit. Make sure to like the video if you liked. Can't believe I forgot to shout out the like button as a response earlier. I hope it doesn't drop us again. Oh boy, you better go check it out. And also mcprohosting.com/CaptainSparklez to grab yourself a server at 25% off your first month. Pretty swick. And make sure you're subbed here to CaptainSparklez too. Hit the bell, check the playlist for more from this particular subreddit. And that's it. I'll see you next time.